You're watching Carlyle's Picks, and I like to talk about motorcycles, cars, tech, travel, and on Mondays I do marine or aviation. I really love aviation, and I did a part 1 to this video talking about the Gulfstream G550. Unfortunately, covering aviation and marine at the levels that I covered on this channel is extremely expensive. A lot of regulations and FAA this and all kinds of stuff, so unfortunately this took a really long time. But here we are, part 2 of the Gulfstream G550. If you have not seen part 1, then go ahead and click right here to see part 1 of this video. This episode, we're talking about the interior mostly on the Gulfstream G550. So let's just run through some of the basics. So you've got 14 Gulfstream signature oval windows. You have a maximum payload of 6,200 pounds. Depending on the configuration, of which there are multiple, you can seat about 14 to 18 people on the aircraft. The interior is 50 feet in length. The cabin is 43 feet and 11 inches in length. The height is 6 feet and 2 inches. So that gives me about 2 inches over my head when walking through the cabin, depending on my shoes, of course. The cabin width is 7 feet 4 inches. The volume is 1,669 cubic feet. And in the baggage compartment, you've got about 226 cubic feet of storage. Now, there's a lot of features to the interior of this aircraft, so I'm not going to go over every single feature. I'm just going to highlight some of the ones that I think are particularly interesting. So in the front, you have a stowable LCD monitor. You've got a crew lavatory with vacuum toilet. And there's a crew refreshment compartment. Throughout the cabin, you have electric window shades, which can be put down or brought up with the push of a button. You've got LED reading and table lights. You've got audio system speakers overhead. I'm still trying to find some more details about the audio system. When I do, I'll let you guys know. As far as seating, you've got the berthable single seats with telescoping footrests. And again, depending on the configuration, you have a 4-place berthable divan. And of course, this is a business aircraft, so you have your flying office concept where you have a multi-function printer, fax, and also their broadband multi-link system, or BBML. So this means you've got wireless, local area network, and satellite communication availability in the aircraft. Now you're looking at about 2 megabits per second speed, so that's about, I would say, a little bit faster than a 3G phone data connection. So if you had a 3G phone with internet access, this is going to be a little bit faster than that. So what that's going to mean is not so much Netflix or YouTube, but certainly enough to connect to your office network or to check your email, to surf the web. 2 megabits per second is about the max that you're going to get out of the current satellite broadband technology that's available today. And another comparison is the speed is going to be similar to a slow DSL. DSL max out about 6 megabits per second. This again is 2 megabits per second. And actually it has a 3.5 megabit per second maximum. Now the speed of the connection on the BBML system is going to be affected by weather, internet congestion, and things like that. You're going to be able to connect to the network in North America, North Atlantic, Western Europe, North Pacific, and also areas of Africa and South America. It also supports voice over IP technology. The internet access is provided via a Ku-band satellite data connection between the aircraft and the ground. There's also optional availability over the L-band data connections, such as Inmarsat or Swift broadband terminals. Your internet connectivity is going to be available whether you're on the ground or in the air. You've also got the AirShow passenger information system, which has 2 dual DVD players and a multi-disc CD player and 2 LCD monitors. But one of the most important things about the G550 experience is how you feel. You can travel great distances with only one stop. You've got this great range, But an important part of the package is how you feel when you arrive. So they've got 100% fresh air coming into this cabin, and they've also got the 14 large oval windows, which are twice the size of some competitor windows on business aircraft that are similar to the G550. So you've got a lot of light in the cabin, fresh air. They can set the altitude. The cabin altitude can be set very, very low. You can set it to 6,000 feet. Now, all these things are things that are going to help you to be more productive and deal with issues like jet lag, and that's what it's all about. You are spending a lot of money flying on a G550, and there are very important reasons why you're doing that, and usually a big part of those reasons are going to be productivity. Productivity that's going to definitely give you a return on your investment. You're making a significant investment in a business aircraft, so obviously you're going to make that investment with the intention of having a significant return. And part of that is not only your global reach, but also how productive you are able to be, not only in the air, but also once you land. Additionally, the aircraft has a maximum altitude of 51,000 feet. You can reach your initial cruise altitude of 41,000 feet within about 20 minutes of takeoff. And you can also proceed to a higher altitude of 51,000 feet, which is going to potentially take you above bad weather patterns and also busy commercial traffic, which is going to give you a more direct route to wherever you're going. So you're going to reduce your flight times. So again, you can fly at a very high altitude, 51,000 feet, getting you above traffic and getting you a more direct route. There's going to be less need for you to adjust your course based on other air traffic. And again, you're also avoiding bad weather. Let's talk a little bit about some of the cabin electronics. So you've got master controls at 2 VIP locations, which you control lighting, cabin temperature, and entertainment systems from those 2 VIP locations. You've got 2 color touchscreen remote controls. You've got 2 dual DVD players. You got a 24-inch LCD monitor in the forward cabin. You've got a 19-inch LCD monitor in the aft cabin. You've got auxiliary audio video inputs. So if you want to bring on some kind of audio video device, maybe you want to bring a projector of some sort, you can connect it to the auxiliary audio and video inputs. You've also got the cabin audio system with noise canceling headphones for each passenger seat. You've got the passenger flight information system with worldwide maps. And you've also got 115 volt / 60 hertz utility outlets throughout the aircraft. For the avionics, you've got the plane view cockpit system, which we'll take a look at. You've also got the Gulfstream Enhanced Vision System, heads-up display, 3 VHF navigation systems, 3 VHF communication systems. They've got triple frequency emergency locator transmitter. There's a dual 24-channel global positioning system, traffic collision avoidance system, or TCAS. There's also the enhanced GPWS with wind shear detection. There are 3 flight management systems and also 3 inertial reference systems. You also have optional Part 135 compliance. You're going to need that if you're going to do something like chartering your aircraft. So let's talk a little bit about the Galley. In the Galley, you have a complete hot and cold meal and beverage service. You've got color touchscreen color monitor. You've got high temperature oven, a microwave oven, 2 coffee makers with remote and manual fill, 2 large ice drawers, large sink with hot or cold water faucet, cold food storage with adjustable shelves, solid surface countertops with sink cover, pull-out work surface with cutting board, china and flatware with fitted storage, and a water sterilization system.
You're watching Carlyle's Picks.